Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back. We're going to take a look at Hedera because we saw a major, well, not major, but we saw a breakout from our triangle here. So we're going to see if the price itself is able to maintain and shoot a little bit higher, or if the price is going to just basically fall out and we saw a false breakout. So let's take a look at the charts. So we're going to take a look at our daily and then immediate short term for 4 hours. So going into the daily time frame here, quickly taking a look at some of our indicators. The RSI itself is roughly around 39%. So even though we saw the RSI climb, 39% in my books is just very weak momentum. It doesn't really give us anything very neutral. It can definitely come down or it can definitely go up. So kind of looking at our other indicators, our MACD indicator has shifted from our red over to our green. Just be very cautious because the overall trend here for our daily time frame is a bear market, and we do see our K and our D line below our zero. So we do still see that it does favor the sellers opposed to the buyers itself. So this is kind of what we want to focus on, is this breakout from our trend line itself. So we saw this breakout kind of happen here. We were talking about our Bollinger Bands contracting. We do see the Bollinger Bands coming in. However, we are falling short from coming up to our 20 moving average. So as I guys talked in our last video for Hedera, typically with these Bollinger Bands, it does measure volatility. Once we see a pinch and a squeeze, ideally price needs to come up to our 20 moving average to validate any type of reversal and a breakout towards the upside. So we are still in that tight squeeze here for our Bollinger Band. So there is still some time for the price to come up and retest our 20 moving average to confirm a signal breakout towards the upside. I'm just not feeling the buyer's interest here, even though we see Hedera almost at 1% up for the day, trading at 21.95. We are 10% up in terms of the volume, but we can already see some struggle for the bulls maintaining this breakout. We can see so far in this daily candlestick, I know 24 hours isn't up yet for this candlestick, but we're going to dive into the 4-hour time frame so you can kind of see what I'm getting at here. But ideally, we're not seeing that burst, and normally whenever we see a breakout, either an uptrend or downtrend, we see bigger candlesticks forming. So it is going to be a struggle here, in my opinion, unless we're able to flop this and turn this very bullish here. So quickly taking a look at the 4-hour time frame, different reaction here for our Bollinger Bands. It's slightly expanded, but not as much. I'm almost thinking that Hedera is going to consolidate once again, coming up to this area of resistance and then coming down to this area of support. But here's kind of the struggle as we're seeing. So normally, again, whenever breakouts occur, it does come with the overwhelming candlestick that we do see. So normally in an uptrend, we would see a breakout, big candlestick in the green, but we're only seeing these small bodied candlesticks here. And what's alarming about these smaller bodied candlestick, especially the spinning top candlestick formulating after this green one, is it shows lack of momentum here. It shows that the buyers and the sellers are battling out here, and the buyers are not driving and controlling this. So most likely, in my opinion, what's going to happen here, because our other indicators are showing overbought signals, is the price is going to retrace down. Now it can go either two ways here. It can use this trend line, the resistance trend line here, as an area of support. It can also use this 20 moving average as an area of support, and it can either use our 78% of our Fibonacci at 21 cents as an area of support. So it basically shows us that 78% of our fib, 21.4, is going to be a high area of attention, a high area of confluence, because it's going to show us, are the bulls able to defend this area, or are the sellers going to drive the price? And this breakout was a false breakout here. The price may come back into this wedge, consolidate quite a few before we see any upwards trend. So just be very cautious going into any altcoins that you guys do follow to make sure that we are using using key areas of resistance that was a part of the breakout as key areas of support. And if you guys do see some smaller bodied candlestick, especially a spinning top candlestick, engulfing candlesticks, cloud cover candlesticks up at this uptrend, then just kind of be prepared for the price to correct itself and come down because the bulls are not pushing the price enough. There's not enough momentum here quite yet. Confirmation as well here, we do see overbought signals. 65 and a possible cross underneath our signal line is going to trigger that sell signal. And of course, momentum here in the 4-hour time frame is slowing down. But again, 4 hours isn't quite yet here. So if it does close below our 20 and our 61% of our Fibonacci possible levels, is we're going to pull out our fixed ranged volume and kind of see what we're able to uncover from here. And it's just slightly below our 21%. We do see this cluster. So, I mean, possibly we can see right here is our kind of middle line at the very bottom. So this may act as a good area of support, roughly around the price point 21.21 here. And we can see that, again, high area of interest if we're able to hold on to that resistance level, quote unquote, turned onto support. But kind of let me know what you guys think down below here. We were kind of amping up for a bigger move for Hedera, but I just guess we don't have enough momentum or buying interest to really push the mark. But if we take a look on the daily time frame again, this may just be the beginning or the start of a possible breakout because we see the Bollinger Bands kind of coming together and doing that tight squeeze. Then we may see more volatility build up, possibly come up closer to our 20 moving average, and then break out in an uptrend. But drop me a line down below, like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.